Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac. This run we will play as Isaac, for he starts with a D6, which has been nerfed a little bit. It no longer charges in 3 rooms, it takes 6 rooms to charge. And the Nun's Habit no longer charges it in 2 things, it will recharge it in 6 hits. So it's no longer the super powerful item that it always was, but it still is a super powerful item. And especially with all these new items, it's going to be amazing. Even if it doesn't re-roll the best items, because there's so many bad ones, probably, and so many good ones. I'm sure there's lots of bad ones too. You know, spacebar items and stuff like that. You know, it will help me see through all the cards, all the items, because there's a lot to see, and re-rolling will definitely speed that process up. Now that being said, it does limit me to no spacebar item, unless it's really, really good. Because if you you know, have the D6, you don't really want to give it up for a spacebar item, because then no more re-rolls. Though the chest is the ultimate place for the re-rolls, seeing as, well, you know, you start off with 4 items, and then every chest from that point on also has items in it, so that's re-roll galore. I would use this in the boss room and re-roll the boss room if I didn't like it, but boss room items typically aren't, I mean, they're alright to reroll in case you get something terrible, but boss rooms, you know, usually the item is health up, usually, if nothing else, and even if it's not, it's probably a good, at least somewhat good item, whereas item rooms have a good chance of being a spacebar item, or an item you don't want, like Skinny Odd Mushroom. Ugh. Nothing wrong with that item, I just don't like it, and, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, it just lowers your damage. So like this, normally I'd be like, yes, this thing's amazing, but because it's a spacebar item, I'm not going to take it. So let's get my reflection again. I've probably seen it more times than this than the original Isaac, I'll be honest, but I ain't complaining. Although last time I got it, I think I didn't like it too much. It lowers your range, definitely, and that kind of hurts. But you know what? I don't mind, I'm going to take it. Monster, not bad, not bad. My reflection is mainly good if you either get piercing tears or piercing and, or not necessarily and, but would be nice, spectral tears. But main thing piercing tears, because then you can shoot through an enemy, it comes back down and hits them again. Other than that, my reflection isn't all that great. You know, some nice synergies can happen, but on its own, I mean, you can do some hooks with it, but really it just means that you don't want to pick up Ipecac. Although I am the Suicide King, so, you know, there's that information you can do with what you want. I am the ultimate, the all-powerful, the Suicide King. Let's take the safety pin, evil, range, and shot speed. Range is definitely going to be nice with my reflection. Otherwise, you know, a black heart is always nice. Protecting my red health, increasing my chance to deal with the devil, because that's likely to take red heart damage. And if it's anything like the original, red heart damage makes deals to the devil and or angel less likely. Oh yeah, those came back and just killed you. Okay, so let's hope to find the item room quickly, and then we might be able to re-roll it and the boss room. If you drop an item, I will probably take it, because it'll probably be Mega Bombs, and we all love Mega Bombs, but if it's Mr. Boom, I'll re-roll it. Okay. It's probably the same as the original, where libraries are wonderful, because when you run out of books, you get like multiple items in the item room, but there's probably a whole lot more books. So important, always pick up items before re-rolling them if there's something you can't pick up and put back down, such as spacebar items, because it makes sure they definitely don't show up ever again. And now let's get some charges on this thing. I was hitting spacebar hoping for something to happen, but you got charges. So if we find the item room before we charge this up, we'll see what's in the item room. If it's another spacebar item, I might as well re-roll the item room. If it's something I can actually use and it'll be, you know, not bad, then I'll re-roll the spacebar item and pick up the item in the item room. Let's take the spill. Oh, that wasn't good. I don't understand the point of that pill. I mean, I'm sure there's some great ways to use it, but really it just takes you down to 1 red heart and throws a bunch of your hearts on the ground. But it's not always as many as you put in. Sometimes it's more than you put in. Like that time I think I got extra heart out of it, and sometimes it gives you like 2 and it took like 6, and it's like, well, I'm going to die now. Especially on the later floors, that can be problematic, but on the other ones there's nothing too wrong with it, so let's go in here. I'm going to take this because I have no idea what it is. Oh, awesome. It's going to take a while to get used to the best pill. Yes, let's go re-roll. Yes, is that my mum's contact? Oh, awesome. Now let's get technology 2. That'd be perfect. Technology 2, my friend. Technology 2. Okay, we're not going to take the energy yet because there's no, it's not going to do it. It's not going to do anything, and if we're able to get a charge before the boss fight, then we'll definitely go for that and then pick that up afterwards, and we'll get a full charge right away. Now I don't have to destroy that. I could just wait and let my little friend destroy one, but why not? So in case you don't know, in case I forgot to say, Mum's contact is freezing tears. Not all tears, the red ones freeze, which is absolutely wonderful. Okay, well we got the Joker card, so that'll take us to the Deal with the Devil / Angel. Should always do it when you have a charge on the D6, although, in this game, that doesn't always mean an item, whereas the original always meant an item. So it might be useless, but, in case you get a bad deal, you can just re-roll it. Like if you get Deal with the Angel and get Holy Water or something. Okay, so we are going to go back and get the 48 hour energy, because I wasn't able to get enough charges, but hey, whatever. So now what I'm going to try is holding down control. Ignore that. Now I'm going to try is holding down control. It does work, you just have to hold it down for a very long time. Okay. I heard that was the thing, you empty your pockets, you throw stuff on the ground. I think you also throw your trinket on the ground, unless it's the tick, which you can't get off, but yeah, I've been trying different buttons, and I saw that was in fact the button. I was like, why is it not working? And it turns out he's got to hold it for a very long time, and that was bad damage on my behalf. Good thing I have the Joker, so I can guarantee to deal with the devil at some point. Yeah. Oh, okay. How about you just... yeah, I knew you were going to do it. Alright, which one of those freezing tears hit? Okay, just be careful though. He's going to come out of it moving fast. Thank you, my little conjoined friend. Awesome! Don't know how I unlocked that. Is it because I am this man? I don't know. I will in fact re-roll that because that's just a shot speed and a card, and I already have a wonderful card. Or I could use the card. As much as I love Rotten Baby, I'm going to re-roll, and yes, I love you, but you're a spacebar item, so no. Awesome, and then I'll pick you up and get another card and get the stars, and I'll use that as soon as I get a full charge, I'm sure. Stars taking you to the item room, which is really nice if you have a full charge and you're not quite, and you have no items to re-roll. Go to the item room. So now, when you have a wonderful spacebar item like this, what? That wasn't what the hermit was meant to do. I thought the hermit takes you to the secret room, or is there no secret room? And so it just took me to a random room. Oh, I walked on those spikes, but I didn't do anything, thankfully. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make about that. Maybe there sometimes just isn't a secret room. That we're trying to tell me, why are there multiple of you? Why is there multiple of these blind ones? Usually there's only one blind one. My tears looping back on me is very confusing. I keep thinking it's other people shooting them, but other people don't shoot my kind of tears. So really, it's foolish for me to make that mistake. And oh, Curse of the Maze says let's make the floor very big. I think that's what it does. So let's try to find my way back to the stars card, so that in case I don't find the item pedestal, I can go and re-roll an item as soon as I get charged. But I don't think I'm going to get there. I think I'm going to get a charge before I get there. So hopefully we find the item room on the way. Well, that doesn't seem to be happening. We'll try our best. Thank you. This is a wonderful friend I have. Oh, item room, perfect. And at the perfect point, I am just going to get a reroll. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And the game kid, as much as I love you, I will re-roll you as well. Could use him in a special occasion, but might as well just reroll him. And I got sad bombs. Tear blast plus 5 bombs. Very nice. I could have not picked that up and re-rolled it again. Oh no, wait, because of the mazes, I keep going to random rooms. I went out of the item room twice, in case you weren't sure. I think. Yeah, I could have re-rolled it, you know, waited and got another charge and re-rolled it again. But I mean, sad bombs. I'll take it. I almost, on one run, I kind of relied on sad bombs to try to win. I didn't win because using sad bombs to win is a terrible tactic, but I mean, it was the best bet I had in that situation, I believe. Can't remember why or what the situation was, but sad bombs was the way. Oh, I don't think I had any tears. Was it that one where I wasn't, or challenge run where I wasn't allowed to shoot? It's probably what it was. Or something, I don't know. I do not remember. I do not remember. This is a very long, sneaky floor. You know, there's lots of rooms, but it's just one after the other, so it's not actually all that many. And I am not going to get a full charge, but it seemed like last time defeating the boss got me more than just the one charge. So we're going to hope that it does it again, so I can re-roll things. Like maybe deal with the devil again. Whoa. And what was I going to say? This guy, while he is a horseman, he's not a horseman of the apocalypse, so he isn't going to drop a cube of meat. So he is going to drop the pony, which is re-rollable, unlike the cubes of meat, which you cannot re-roll. If you get a cube of meat, that is what you get. At least in the original one. No matter how much you re-roll, you will forever get a cube of meat. No matter how many cubes of meat you have, even if you've already gotten 20 cubes of meat, you will just get another cube of meat. It is in fact possible to have multiple Meat Boys and Super Meat Boys. Although you can only have one cube of meat or cube of meat level 2 orbiting you. It's possible to have all 3 orbitals being cubes of meat. So we're going to pick you up and put you down. We're probably going to re-roll you unless there's a really good deal with the devil, but we probably don't have to stop. We probably don't have to trade away more health. But I was about to say, if I didn't, I really should have, because then I could have sounded really smart. I was about to say, unless it's the Krampus fight and it drops Krampus's head. But even then we'll probably be like, oh no, we'll pick up Krampus's head and re-roll it. Oh, okay, unless I die, which would be embarrassing. Let it be known, I do not enjoy the Krampus. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I'll be honest, I was not expecting to lose to Krampus. I was about to say, let it be known, I do not enjoy the Krampus fight, especially not with short range that my reflection tears give me. But yeah, that was unfortunate. That looked like a really good run. But yeah, I'll see you in the next episode where we will in fact play as Isaac again. Even though I was doing Isaac random, I'm just going to play with Isaac a bunch because I have the D6 now. Sue me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode where we hopefully do a lot better. Bye bye.